On Africa's east coast, a land juts into the Indian Ocean, Somalia, known as the Horn of Africa. With the continent's longest mainland coastline, Somalia has always been a crossroads for trade, culture, and danger. The sea shaped Somali identity, connecting them to Arabia, India, and beyond. Most Somalis share a common language, Islam, and a deep tradition of poetry and storytelling. Unusually for Africa, nearly everyone belongs to the same ethnic group, but unity has always been complicated by clan loyalties. For centuries, clans, large extended families, cooperated and competed for resources, shaping Somali society. Colonial powers divided the land, the British in the north, Italians in the south. In 1960, these territories united as the Republic of Somalia, sparking hope for a strong nation. Democracy was short-lived. In 1969, General Siad Barre seized power, trying to modernize while suppressing clan ties. But clan loyalties endured. Barre's regime grew corrupt and weak, sparking opposition and civil war. Fighting erupted not just against the government, but between rival clans. Mogadishu, once a vibrant city, was devastated. By 1991, the government collapsed. Barre fled, leaving Somalia without leadership, army, or police. The country fractured, descending into chaos. Clan militias filled the power vacuum and the dream of unity was shattered. Somalia's story became one of survival amid turmoil. But out of this chaos, new forms of governance would emerge. With the fall of Mogadishu's government in 1991, Somalia splintered. Warlords and clan militias seized control, dividing the country into fiefdoms. Ordinary people faced lawlessness and hardship, with no state to protect them. Amid the chaos, regions sought their own solutions. In the northwest, former British Somaliland declared independence, forming its own government, though unrecognized internationally. Other regions, unwilling to break away, formed autonomous administrations called federal member states. These states, built by local clan leaders, aimed to provide security and basic services. The hope was to one day reunite under a functional federal Somalia. This process was uneven, with regions like Jubaland and Galmudug forming their own governments. In the northeast, powerful clans saw the need for stability and self-governance. They remained committed to Somali unity, but wanted local control. Would become a model for rebuilding Somalia. It was a new beginning amid the ruins. In 1998, leaders from Somalia's northeast, mainly the Harti clan, gathered to chart a new path. They founded Puntland, named after the ancient land of Punt, symbolizing pride and history. Puntland sits at the tip of the Horn, bordered by Somaliland, Galmudug, and the sea. Life here is tough, arid land, herding livestock, and bustling port cities like Bosaso. Unlike Somaliland, Puntland never sought full independence. Its founders insisted Puntland is a federal state within Somalia, not a separate country. Their goal was stability and self-governance until Somalia could reunite. Puntland operates like a country, with its own president, parliament, and security forces. Yet it sends representatives to Mogadishu, balancing local autonomy with national unity. This dual identity has defined Puntland's journey, often leading to political standoffs. Puntland sees itself as a pillar of Somalia's future. Puntland's political system blends tradition and modernity. The president is chosen not by direct vote, but by a parliament of 66 members, selected by clan elders. This indirect model ensures clans remain central to politics, providing stability rare in southern Somalia. Power transfers are mostly peaceful, though elections are fiercely contested. Many, especially youth, want direct democracy. Some local districts have experimented, but change is slow. Puntland accuses the federal government of overreach, especially regarding oil, security, and elections. Sometimes Puntland suspends cooperation as protest. Electoral disagreements are frequent, with both sides struggling to coordinate. Puntland insists on autonomy, resisting models that don't fit local realities. The balance between unity and self-rule is delicate. Puntland wants a strong Somalia, but not at the cost of its hard-won autonomy. Puntland's economy is rooted in tradition and adaptation. Livestock is the backbone. Millions of animals are exported, especially from Bosaso to the Middle East. Fishing is vital, but illegal foreign trawlers threaten local livelihoods. Remittances from Somalis abroad are a lifeline, funding families and small businesses. Climate change and drought make rural life harder. Security is a constant challenge. Puntland's own forces maintain order, but threats remain. Al-Shabaab and ISIS factions operate in the Galgala Mountains, launching attacks and extorting locals. Piracy once plagued Puntland's coast as desperate youth hijacked ships for ransom. With international help, Puntland cracked down on piracy, but poverty and illegal fishing still fuel risk. The state's stability is fragile, always under threat from extremism and economic hardship. Yet Puntland's resilience has kept it safer than much of Somalia. Its people continue to adapt, seeking opportunity amid adversity. The struggle for security and prosperity is ongoing. Puntland faces daunting challenges but also real hope. Political disputes with Mogadishu over power and resources create uncertainty. Instability deters investment and slows progress. Poverty and poor infrastructure remain widespread, especially in rural areas. Climate change brings droughts, forcing people into cities and straining resources. Security threats from Al-Shabaab and ISIS persist, draining energy and funds. Yet, Puntland's stability has allowed education to flourish. Universities in Garowe and Bosaso are producing a new, ambitious generation. The entrepreneurial spirit is strong, with new businesses emerging. Puntland's coastline and location offer potential as a trade hub. There's hope for oil and gas discoveries if managed wisely. The future depends on leadership, balancing autonomy, unity, and opportunity. Puntland's journey is far from over, but its people remain determined to build a peaceful, prosperous state within Somalia.